Hello. So, welcome to the Artists Guild. And there actually isn't that much left for us to do. I guess we'll just do the thing that I was originally going to do off stream. It has been a week since I was told she started the painting, and she's still asleep. I'll let her wake up. Off to Dungeoneering we go. More precisely, we're just gonna kill. Let's go kill some Scalons. Annoying little buggers. Yeah, even with the tech... They even disappear with the tech life, like, or something. It's a bit... I don't know if that's intended or not, but that's just how it works out with tech life, so it's, they're still annoying to fight. Fortunately, I can spot them from before they spot me. Unless they're hiding underneath one of the rocks or something. And then I can get up this hill, I can get line of sight, and blast. So what even cannot wait there. 7:39. Yeah, 8 o'clock about, I guess. That should be about right. That was a bit low. So, yeah, technically the crescendo of this whole thing, whole playthrough, would be when I mantled Chiagorath and slew Jigalag. Or more aptly banished him. Or freed him. Depends on your perspective. But we had unfinished business still after that, unfortunately. So that would have been a great spot to end the playthrough, where we're immortal with a god's power, and then we become a god with a god's power. Would have been a nice ending note. We got guild full of Daedra to do, and whatever else. I've looked at the mods that I wanted to add, and I decided I'm not going to add them for this playthrough. I'll save all of them for next, whenever that happens. One of them has a sword. Oh wow, forgot about the trap. No. One of them adds a sword, like this quest. I don't know, it's some mods I found a while back, because looking for dungeon mods for Oblivion doesn't turn up too many large ones. They're actually all part of quest mods, it seems. So they're all categorized under quests. And a lot of traps. Well, this is the prison, isn't it? Oh, where's the switch? Oh, wait, there's the switch. Switch is on the other side, because, yeah, that's where our cell would be. We went to a cell anyways. They have some reach. By that I mean they have phantom reach, which is of course not a good thing. Yeah, we're good. Unstucked. We'll have the bromite though to kill. Painbringer. Their bucklers are just terrible make, though. Oh, I think I remember what this does. I do not remember what this does. Or do I? Forget. I either, like, disabled or enabled some traps. It's been a while since I've been in here. And as you can tell from the local map, I've never been actually here as a criminal. I've just, you know, you find the place, you clear it out. Dementia half, I used no clip to get into where our cell would be, so I could finish the map. So we got a little over a minute before Detect Life is over. Might as well go kill some more things on the shoreline. Can I even hit him? Not really, but you can hit me. Oh, there it goes. How much? Wait, did I cast? I don't think I cast a light spell. I don't think I did. Alright, so we got some 20 seconds or so. It seems like people are up, though. Seems the signatures through the wall. Yeah, she's up. Jan Tissem. Some lady. Don't fully remember. I've learned only a little bit about her past, not fully remembering it. I think she was an Ashlander witch tribe or something. Don't know why she left. How did the guy that I asked about know why she left either? Just that she left it all behind, and she's here, and she fits the Dunmer stereotype of always having sex on the mind. Hi. Although, unlike a succubus, she doesn't talk in sexy tones or innuendos. No, she speaks normally. It's just all of her paintings have nudity involved. Very rarely do we get an innuendo, though. But she also made a pleasure dungeon. Could show that. But, eh.
Your lips to his ears.
Been roughly a week, you know. Ah. Guess we have to wait till tomorrow.
Take care.
So I'll show you all the pleasure dungeon. Yeah, she had me help construct, and I don't mean to actually help build it. I mean there was like a ghost haunting it, and I got rid of the ghost, and then she did the rest. So, yeah, I don't know what this is for. It's shooting some kind of non-hostile magic effect down, I don't really know. A shrine to me, it seems like. Or something. Tapestry of... Is that a Daedra? I have a really hard time making out what the heck that is. I want to say it's like a Daedra Seducer, but I can't even make out even a vague human form from this. That's just some black splotches over a white streak. Oh, yeah, also here's our symboli, bed with the chains, and I don't know, a standing bath? That's... Oh, it's just deep enough to swim. Not sure what this will be for, but it's there. That's that. There is the spell training thing here. Really rattling that thing. I'll come in here sometimes to practice their spells, and then the melee trained enemy is in the dimensional lair.
Your lips to his ears.
So far there's only 2 Mania artists and 2 Dementia artists. I don't know when we'll get more. Should ask the Curio about that. I can find out where he is. I mean, they never leave the island. That they don't wander that far, but they do wander around. They all have their own daily schedules. So yes, here's the 2 Dementia artists. They're not super fond of me because I spoke to the Mania guys. Not even that I like asked to help, just that I spoke to them.
Your lip.
So I asked them, how can I help? Yeah. They refuse all of my attempts to help them. So,
Yes?
it seems like you have nothing I can help with, but can't hurt to ask. Yeah, pretty much.
See you later.
Hi. And welcome. So, there we go. Get a bit more athletics training. Oh, over encumbered. That just reminded me, I have some loot to go put in the cell chest. So one of the things I kind of decided to do for myself is in the week that I would have to wait for that painting to be finished, I decided I would not, like, sell any of the loot I have and see just how much I got by the end. And I'm going to put it all into the cell chest at my castle and have my steward sell it off so we don't have to go and do that. Meantime, though, this menu is sluggish because of how much loot there is. I'm totally gonna have to just TGM when we get back to the castle. And you may have already noticed in the notice board that I linked a playlist to all the Oblivion streams, since you asked for that yesterday. Let's see. There is the Madness Amber stuff, which I don't quite need. I'll go in here. I think that's like everything except for the ingredients. Alright. So now we just head back to the portal. And I could teleport back to the portal, but we gotta kill time so she can finish her painting. How long would it take to even get to the castle if I speed boosted? I'm probably too short. This is out of charges. I know it's got like 32 uses at max charge. Oh no, it's not out of charges. Huh. Oh right, this one has a very shallow effect shader. You can only barely see it on the handle. Maybe the cross guard, but definitely not the blade. So Yeah, as far as Desperagon's next update goes, I've finished reorganizing the menus, so now it's just repackaging the icons and textures and then remapping the textures. Which is going to take... That's honestly one of the longest parts of all this, but once that's done, yeah, it should be ready for release. Also, you got here before Sobit. Some dedication. Even though you only first seen you in chat yesterday. Wonder how long till he shows up, though. He can be like honestly, he can be pretty late at times, but he's usually always here. Also, how'd modding go? I didn't hear anything after the whole indie thing, but... Get that crash sorted out? Ah.
You're a sneaky
Oh. Give you the link to the utility. Vortex is here. Like, obviously you need script extender. If you don't have that, I don't know how you're playing mods. Like, more than half the mods in Nexus require this. So, that's not set up on you. Test for edit. Anyway, test for edit is just this. It automatically loads in all the plugins that you have in your loader. Just hit OK. Then on the right, it's loading all the plugins, and this basically is scanning all of them for any type of missing masters or conflicts or anything. So if this just loads normally, no issue, like it just has now, then you're good on mods. Otherwise, it'll tell you what mod is causing a crash on startup if it's missing a master or something. And Rybash, I think everybody should have already. But with the bashed patch, actually that might be the cause of it. You might not have rebuilt your bashed patch. Because you need to rebuild this every time you should rebuild it every time you change your load order. Not necessarily always, but you should. Because all the stuff that this integrates, it also adds as a master. So if you disable something that's missing a master, that'll cause a crash on startup. Which could very well be your problem, since you did say you disabled all your mods. And if none of that's the case, and you're just running vanilla Oblivion that crashes on startup, you're just going to have to do... I'd say... I don't know in which order, but you'll want to verify your files through Steam and do a clean reinstall. Just delete everything and then reinstall it from scratch. Oh yeah, and also, I think it was when I showed off Whelm and Shadowfang Keep, but I got like 17 infamy, and I don't quite know where that happened, but I can guess where. It's from using Whelm a lot. Oh, there are bandits. And you're both dead. Alright. Nice. Everything I've heard about that game is about it being a great pirate game, so they just made forget what it was called. Just a standalone pirate game. I wonder how many more way shrines to go. Wish there was a way to count which ones you got and which ones you haven't. It's definitely annoying to keep doing it so often, though. Yes, Sea of Thieves. What was it? I think it was a Ubisoft developed game, and I know there was one developed from the same guys who did Arcade as well. And Sea of Thieves is one of them. I don't remember the title of the other, if there even was another. I might just be imagining it. Yes, Sea of Thieves is 50-50 the one I'm thinking of. Oh boy, I wonder how much gold we'll get for this. All of it. It's pretty crazy. God damn, I hate it when they die to reflect damage. Since I can't get that last power attack for the +3 XP. I mean, without Deuce Varagon, I'd find it funny that they just killed themselves. Now I'm like, fuck, that's lost XP. Was that Norn just singing to the other lady he was talking to at... Thought we were out of the Isles. I think this river should do. This is the one. Yeah, you're welcome. It's... best advice I can give in general for modding is to read all the documentation, all the descriptions, all the readme.txt. Follow the instructions for everything. It's a lot of reading. It took me like 4 days from when I started reading mod descriptions to when I actually hit new game. But you do all that and your game's stable. Versus crashing all the time. Alright, now what is it through this door? It is through this door. I don't know why they close it. Yep, there he goes. Oh, and how much gold is this? See, the icon blocks it out, so I can't see the third digit if there even is one. No, it's just 40k. Alright, so... don't sell Palomo's Heart, cure paralysis. I know what shouldn't be sold. Normally I have a number of items and I just put them into some drawers when I go to move things out of the war chest and into the sell chest, because otherwise I may end up accidentally selling them. So I'm just going to preempt this with God mode enabled. Still am really curious how much... Oh, that's lag. That's like 2 or 3 second delay to open up the chest. Alright, how much stuff is it? Oh, oh, that's almost 15,000 pounds. Okay, how much is my feather, though? If I stock the buff and Traveler, I get 3,000 weight capacity. Alright. Wait, that's a lot, but the loot's even more. It's 5 times that. Alright, time to see how much this sells for. The last time I had half this much and I got like 500k from it. Yeah, you delete everything in the Oblivion folder and then just tell Steam to reinstall it. If you have any mods, uninstall those as well. Can't help but think I should have kept some of these arrows, but oh well, we'll get plenty more. Actually, I'm using the perfect madness arrows, aren't I? No, unless you want to like keep your ini file in your documents folder for those options. Otherwise, nah. There's nothing to keep. Oh boy, we're almost done with the weapons tab. Maybe I should repair it. You know what? Before I put the rest in, let's go and repair it. Oh, that's a lot of... Oh my. This is a messy inventory. Let's really get some armor XP. And increase the value, technically. There we are, 113. Yeah, the only files you'd want to keep is stuff that is configurable, like the ini, and it has settings that you've changed and you don't want to change again. Because that stuff will get auto-generated to default when you reinstall, if you haven't removed it already. Yeah, otherwise you'd want to delete everything. It depends on your bandwidth. You may be able... I actually don't know how that would affect your streaming quality, to be honest. Like, you may be able to pause it or something? I don't know. But, yeah, I'm trying to think. If you do get low resolution because of the shared bandwidth usage, that would impact your ability to read all the text, and it's not voiced. And I've taken a stance of also not voicing it, so that way you can use your own internal voice. So yeah, I don't know your internet though, I don't know how it would work if you tried to download something while streaming. So you're calling that. Why was there electric here in the war chest though? Oh, I should probably move things out of the storage chest as well. While I'm at it. Oh, do not sell the lockpicks. And I have to get the repair hammer back. Alright, there we go. Just the one. Alright. And that's the war chest cleared out. In a few in-game days, we'll find out how much that's worth. Now, let's just double check what's up with inventory. Seems good. Okay, so we take that out. And this is 841, so we can top God mode off. And I know I messed up on renaming these. Blade is blunt and blunt is blade. What else was there? There was a shadow sword. The summon? Wait, the summon black blade. That's the one that I made for the custom summon. Which I found out that if you actually disarm a summon, you can get their weapon and it stays. Okay, so it's just damage, health, and then weakness to all the elements and weakness to magic. And because I gave him the multi-element spell, both touch and target. So the more it hits you with the sword, the more the spell will start. Alright, arrows though. Keep the perfect madness on me. Welcome, sir. Have deposited the war chest into the cell chest. Would one care to take a guess how much the war chest weighed? Alright, well, there's all the ingredients. Sure. 15,000. There's a bunch of books. Oh, a couple of sigil stones. And a dreamstone, which I don't know what's for. We have a dreamstone. You guys keep saying that. So this is everything. I was in the war chest from I think about 1 in-game week of playtime, roughly. Maybe a little less. Also figured out what my max carrying capacity is. It is 3015. So we generally don't need to go back to deposit loot that often. Alright, let's take care of the books. I guess it'd be spell tomes first. I don't know, man. It's in the cell chest. We'll know in a few game days when the steward comes to pick it up and then goes back to sell it all. And he comes back with the cash. I'm not selling myself these days. That's what a peasant does. That seems to be about everything. Alright, what journals have I got? Ravings of Fenroy. That goes in there. I'll put you on our translation in there too. Oh, the big one. Oh boy. This one has way too many books in it. I'm gonna figure out somewhere to split these, because this is just a lot of books. It really slows down the game to open it up. That's also everything. I'm not a big fan of sausage. Tastes just enough off that I don't like it. Like ham. Ham's really hit or miss, depends on the brand, and it seems to be the cheaper stuff that I like more than the expensive stuff. Some kind of a weird aftertaste. Yes, here's all this. We need to take this with us. Unless summer sausage does not mean hot dog, in which case I don't know what a summer sausage is. I don't know if I should put the Dreamstone in here. I will put the rest of this though. I don't like mayo, and I definitely don't like sun-dried tomatoes. But turkey on wheat bread is pretty good. Although roast beef is even better. Right, there's a Dreamstone. And there's one wolf pelt that somehow escaped the war chest. Goes inside. I just remember the last time I had hot dogs was like... I don't know, I didn't quite like the flavor. I know like when I was younger I used to love hot dogs. Or not love, I don't think I ever loved them, but I liked them. Later on I just began to like taste more of the nuance of them and just, yeah, don't really jive with me. Where should I put the skull though? Put it over here. With the light crates. Alright, and then I'll put the arrows in here too. Oh right, and then the crystal hearts. Heart of Order. There we are. We need those to unlock chests and things in the Shivering Isles, because we no longer have Order Knights wandering around. Yeah, cold slaw I've definitely had plenty of. I'd say I like cold slaw too. I can't say I get a mouthful of slaw though, but
How could I?
a forkful is pretty good at a time. Oh yeah, I think have I had that? I don't know, I've had cold slaw on a sandwich though. I don't know if I've had cold slaw on a burger though. It's pretty good. A little messy though. If you put on even though just a little bit too much slaw, it just starts spilling out when you bite into it.
Certainly, sir. I'll just take these ingredients off of you and then sort them into the various containers.
Alright, did you get everything? Not quite. But I don't... Only one that could still be vanilla is Lurker Webbing. The rest of them I know for sure is... not... like, I know Werewolf Heart Void it. Would Void Essence be vanilla or not? Human Flesh, there's like a few different IDs of it. For some reason. Like, there's 3 different human hearts. I don't know why. All different mods, of course. I was looking for lurker weapon. Alright. There is no lurker weapon, I see. Alright. Lurker weapon in there. Now, peppers are also kind of hit or miss. It's just because peppers, usually when I hear peppers, I think of the really spicy kind, which I don't like. Spicy food was an acquired taste for me, so I'm still not good with high spicy, only like mild up to maybe medium spiciness I can take. But on the other end, there's like the not spicy at all and actually kind of sweet peppers, and there's also the slimy peppers, and I'm like, eh. And when you say peppers, it's like too broad of a thing. It's like saying, do you like TV? I'm like, what? You know what mod this is from? This is why it's my main home, too. How was it going? Right, I was looking for human flesh and void essence. I don't think I'll find human flesh, but can't hurt to look. Nope, no human flesh. And then void essence, which I swear is a vanilla thing. I swear I've seen void something before. Void, yeah, there is void essence. Wait, that's purple. Why is it different? They have the same effects but different icons. And same... Well, that's going in there then. Yeah, I don't even know what mod that's from then. I don't even know how spicy it is, but when I hear the word buffalo, I think of like chicken wings. Or like the usual like kind of messy, sloppy drumsticks that you can eat. That's what I think of when I hear buffalo, but buffalo actually means incredibly, stupidly spicy. And it's so spicy, it just tastes absolutely horrible for me. Fat on foods? I'm talking about like fat in foods. I'm cool with that, but like fat on foods, I don't... Toilet and pecan sauce? But the specific word on is what's confusing me. I can't quite imagine what you're referring to when you say putting fat on foods. On foods. Yeah, I'm pretty good with that. I mean, I know that, like, low-fat foods are way worse for you than extra fat foods, because fat doesn't make you fat, sugar makes you fat, but the old wrong study just caught fire in public consciousness. And so now they have the whole low-fat craze, but when they removed the fat, they figured out, oh, the fat's what makes things taste good. Well, to make it taste better, we'll just put a bunch of sugar in it, and sugar is, as I said, way worse for you than fat, health-wise. So I know that. Which is why I'm definitely better with high-fat foods than high-sugar foods. Hi there, Conjure. I think there are very few people who dislike bacon. Me, I think bacon on its own is okay, but bacon in like a soup or a grilled cheese or something else is just great. What? What is the day? It is still Turdos, so we're gonna go back to her on Fredos then. And I don't know what sword to use right now. Try short sword. Panther leaf. Panther leaf's a bit too broad for me. Where's his up? Wait a minute. Don't I have archer? Yeah, I do have archer. Which makes me glad I used the amount very few. Because with how many people that swear up and down about bacon being the best food ever, and having tasted it and kind of eventually agreeing, I feel like bacon definitely gets overhyped, but it's most certainly not bad. Oh, hi. Thanks for the bell. Oh man, sourdough bread's great. Well, it's been so long since I've had sourdough bread. God, I used to eat that like all the time just by itself as a kid. I don't even know when I stopped having sourdough bread, but I haven't had it in like at least months, maybe years. There's a bandit coming at me. You're out of charge. There we go. I'm glad I ate dinner right before this. They're still making me a smidge peckish with all this. Oh, I can imagine. Like, my mom bakes cookies every now and again and other sweets. It's just... God, it's great. Far better than store-bought and store-made cookies. And she even works at a bakery, and her cookies are better than the ones they make there. Oh boy, so aside from just some greens on the side as a salad, with no dressing, by the way, I hate salad dressing. There was... Gosh, it was my dad who made it. So, I can't quite tell you exactly what it was, but it was like... like a potato sub or something, where you have a potato and you kind of carve out a little open in the butt in the top, or even carve off the entire top half. Have an opening like it would be in a sub sandwich, and then you just stuff it full of like meat and cheese, and just bake the whole thing inside the potato. So think of like, I don't know, like a chicken parm sub, but replace the bread with a potato. Also, dogs like me now, and I don't quite get why. Dogs are supposed to be hostile because they're bandit faction. Yeah, for me with potatoes, it's... I guess it's just how... It's only specifically potatoes and french fries because they're made from potatoes, but like... After I've had like one serving of them, I all of a sudden get sick of the flavor. Like maybe it's too dry or something, or a bit too salty, but they're like fantastic for that one first serving. Oh, it's a bandit. Oh, come on. You still got the knockdown? Even when I blocked. Oh. Alright. And now they're all dead. Yeah, I like salty foods, but something about potatoes just makes me get tired of them real fast. And it's like specifically the flavor of potatoes that I'm getting tired of, and not something general about it. So I haven't had anything else similar tasting to potatoes. So I'm just guessing it's either like the saltiness or the dryness or something. Maybe the heavy amount of starch. I don't know. Speaking of fries, I know I don't like ketchup because it just tastes like viscous water to me. And mustard, mustard tends to make my throat constrict a little bit. It doesn't restrict breathing at all, but it's a very uncomfortable feeling, and it also tastes spicy, like bad spicy. So I don't like ketchup or mustard. It was the potato thing. Like if you've had like a chicken parmesan sub and you just replace the bread with a potato. So you have like a potato and you carve out an opening and you just stuff it full of meat and cheese. And you bake the whole thing. I don't know what that'd be called. I think he just calls it a baked potato. Yeah, for me, it's not quite gag reflex, but it makes my throat constrict. Even in like a small amount, I can just feel it like you have a lump going down your throat that's just kind of stuck there. Should recharge this. Ooh, can I actually... close enough. 32 uses. Eventually, I hope this will be over 50. That's sort of been tweaking the cost down for ever so slightly. I want to keep the uses at low level kind of similar to what you get from a drop weapon. But high level to be enough where you don't have to recharge it every now and again. Yeah, I know mayo on sandwiches is the similar deal to ketchup with me. It's just... it's like, it doesn't have too strong of a flavor to my tongue, but it adds an unpleasant texture. Like you bite into something that's supposed to be dry and it comes out like goopy wet kind of deal. So definitely why I don't like mayo, but mayo is in cold slaw. I can't deny that, and I do like cold slaw. I do like peanut butter, although I have rarely had it lately. And I don't remember what peanut butter toast is like, but I'll probably like it. Have you ever had a peanut butter and chocolate grilled cheese, though? Because that... was it peanut butter and what was it? Out of midair. Yeah, it's just like... you have like the fluffy French toast, and then it's just peanut butter and... I think it was peanut butter and chocolate together, and it's just a grilled... quote-unquote grilled cheese of that. Which is fantastic. If you've ever had, like, bananas dipped in chocolate fondue, that's still hot. Just chocolate fondue overall is fantastic. I've only had chocolate fondue like thrice in my life. And I love it every time. I don't know, it's just when I was at college, one day towards the end of a semester, they just had a whole bunch of different varieties of grilled cheese. Just like your plain regular grilled cheese with sliced tomato, grilled cheese with bacon, and there was like the chocolate and marshmallow grilled cheese, and then it was like fucking peanut butter and there's definitely a peanut butter and jelly one. I think there was a peanut butter and chocolate one. I forget what other ones there were. But it was just a buffet of all these varieties of grilled cheese. Yeah, I've also recently been cutting back on sweets, but it kind of just makes them better when it does happen. I have to say, I prefer vanilla milkshakes to vanilla ice cream at this point. I guess some honey teas also technically count as sweets. Yeah, I tend to get those maybe once a month or twice a month at most. Really nice. This is the other WoW dungeon. I've already whelmed my way through here. I know the things in here have a lot of HP because Whelm did not instantly kill many of these enemies. Oh, thanks for the door. Yeah, milkshakes are well worth. I think maybe a short sword would be better here. Now which kind? Broadsword's alright. I guess it's of course broad. I'd like to go something thinner but similar blade design if I can. Oh, then we're into the curved blades. Of course the Falchion, there's also the Quan Dao, which is a nice one. Oh, then we're into the variants, so that's already the end of that. Broad blade is actually bent forwards a little bit. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, so I'm thinking probably broadsword. Grownium. Grownium's pretty good. That was also kind of short. It is a short sword. I can't say I've had any of that. Maybe I've had venison, but only maybe. I don't know if I actually have. Hog meat I know I haven't had, unless it goes by another name. The choice paralysis is real. Broadsword. And charges already. Use up 2 of the greater soul gems. So I could loot all of them all the time. The problem with that, though, is that they have a lot of heavy armor. Yeah, I can't say I've had deer or hog, man. I do know there that, like in Shadowfang Keep, there are a few low FPS areas. From here. I can't believe how fast they're going down, though.
Show me what you've got.
Don't seem to be masters of the... I don't know. We have at least an expert archer, though. I'll just say, I tackled this with spells before. But tackling it, without spells and actually fighting in melee is pretty interesting. Oh, it got me. Paralysis too. Wait, I can do something about that. There we are.
This ends here.
I'd also like you to note that I'm not taking any damage whatsoever. But I still play like I do. Or more like I played to try and not get hit at all.
What's the matter, getting tired? I supposed to be.
Alright, that's down to the last one. Alright, so I think doing this all should take long enough. Kinda sucks so few of the dungeons are repeatable. And of course the WoW ports are freaking repeatable. Now, where did I come from and where do I go? I hope this is backwards, because I think this is backwards if I'm right. If we get more than a black screen. There we go. Oh, that's super low FPS. This is less than 1 frame a second. Can't even hit ask. Try looking down. That help? Alright. I remember the last time this happened, I just did a restart the game, but I'll see if loading save will help. I'd wager no. I don't know how long this black screen is. At least you can see the animations. Alright. Let's try going through the door. Okay, is it fixed? It's fixed. Okay. So I'm saying, these WoW dungeons are very unoptimized, but they are something to clear through. Alright, the library is also low FPS even when you don't have this 1 FPS bug. Oh man. Okay. Alright, I wonder if PCB will help. PCB crashed. Okay, that explains that. How much stuff does this dungeon put into the cell buffer? Yeah, PCB is short for purge cell buffer, and that removes some of the stuff from the game's RAM. So it should help a bit with stability, and doing it right there just caused a crash, so I guess that's what the 1 FPS is from. Only Steam would finish preparing Oblivion to launch. Is it even? It is. It's just taking forever. World of Warcraft killed MMOs, and it killed Oblivion too. Oh. I forget if that's pleasant or unpleasant. I mean, it's a large object in your throat, so that's unpleasant, but it's really cool and it's turning into cool water, which is pleasant. That mixed feeling. Oh, hi there. Yeah, this one. So, you know how, like, a castle has these prefab bookshelves? Where instead of having, like, 200 books, they just have one bookcase that looks like it has 200 books? Yeah, they didn't do that for this mod in this library. So there's actually, like, 500 books or something in here. So anytime I look in the general direction, the frame rate just drops. It's like they actually, instead of making a prefab, they just put a shit ton of books in. Invisibility helps you not. Should have moved, man. Get your ally. Alright, that's one down. See, as we get closer to the end, the FPS should get better as all the books move to behind us.
This is the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
My guess is this was made like in 2006 or something, and the mod tools just came out. So they had barely any idea what they were doing, but a burning passion for WoW and Oblivion. Where are you going? Get a weapon. Yeah, like all these bookshelves, a bunch of books, and it's just overwhelming the engine.
Just warming up.
Right. Should be good XP for Deuce Farragon now.
Show me what
Or decent XP anyways. Oh yeah, you'd have to place all these by hand. Like with a prefab, you just make one bookshelf full of books, and then you just like turn it into one single object. And you just copy and paste that. But no, they like put in all these books. I don't know if this will cause a crash because it's too much physics stuff. The last time we had too many physics objects in the game, physics just stopped working. Like objects would freeze in air, but didn't crash. But just in case it does crash, full. Okay. Yeah, some of the stuff is just okay. Well, I think I've scattered books sufficiently enough. Come on. Just get inside the door frame. There. Yes, it is very pleasing to do. There we go. On to the actual boss, or the rest of it. And see, these are prefabs, so they had prefabs. Let's look. It's not a whole bunch of books in a bookshelf, it's just prefabs. Yep. All the rest of us are like, it's glorious chaos. Cathartic. It's a WoW church, so don't feel bad. I mean, maybe. Maybe he learned about prefabs too late and decided not to undo his own work. I don't know. I don't know why I chose to make all these books, but he did. A wider area explosion spell. Overwhelm. Overwhelm, I think, has some. Yep. I guess the whole room. Oh, that slows down the game so much. All the way across the room. Actually, I think I might have accidentally killed the boss with this too, because this does sometimes ignore line of sight and go through walls. It's just that large. Okay, good. Maybe. I don't know.
Show me what you've
Hey, you have a lot of health. Oh, my buffs ran out. That's why you survived so long. Well, my singular buff. Alright, so the thing that the mod author is really proud of is that they used scripts and stuff to completely recreate all the mechanics from this raid dungeon from WoW. And we're just going to ignore almost all of them, unless they're hard-coded to happen regardless. Because we just deal that much damage. And also, I don't think I ever got... Oh, even blew up these books. Pile of books. I don't think this has as much force as lightning, though. Yeah, lightning's more force. Yeah, with that knockback, you can actually juggle enemies in the air if you have precise enough timing. Not joking about that. I've done that to some Dragora. Like, while I was traveling up a gate, I just kind of, like, knocked him off a feet with that, and I just shot him in the air, and shot him in the air again, and then in the air, and then I dropped him, and then he went into the beam of death. I mean, he was kind of dead anyways, but, you know. Alright, not 1 FPS. So I don't think everything respawns in here, though. Alright. Oh, I hit you.
Let's get this
Alright. Paralysis? Nope. What are they fighting in there? Are they fighting each other? You get nothing. Right. Okay. Oh, interrogator. Who? Alright, that's one down. Alright, well, he's disarmed.
You'll never take me down.
And there we go. Nice. If you're watching from your phone before, then doesn't that mean you could have just downloaded without... I don't know. Let's look at... Whatever. And you're not... Okay. You have actual not iron armor. Cool. And my sword. And you're dead. And just how much XP does... That was 97 XP from that fight. Oh, even had some level up that I missed. I miss all of up to this point. I'm kind of ignoring the top left a lot. I don't know if I should loot all on them though, because there's just so many. And even with my immense carry weight, I could still end up, you know, overcome. Oh, Referral is also a little low too. So I'll make this now also PCB. So that should help a bit. Or not, I don't know. Looks like this time to recharge. Nice. Yeah, so this graveyard used to be absolutely filled with like dozens upon dozens upon dozens of ghosts, but now there's just nothing. That's one reason to switch to your PC. I think there was like a death knight or something down here too, but as I just mentioned, all the undead just don't get reset with the dungeon for some reason. Okay, so is it this way? I want to go to the armory first. The cathedral has what I think is the final boss. You can actually go straight to it first and skip the armory. Oh, we should do everything. The whole point of this is to kill time after all.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Yes, you are. Hurry out to you too. Well, the Imperial fell before you. I guess you're a Breton too. Well, that's not technically falling before you, that's you yourself falling. Is that before you? No, that's in parallel.
Yes. That the best you can do?
Alright, I remember there being more guys in here. I don't know what that actually are, because I think some of them... They don't respawn, do they? I thought there were summons the second time I came through. No, I don't think. I think they were part of the no respawn group. There's a bunch of fire elementals in here too. Oh, hello. This guy's just killing his eyes. Oh, you're dead. You're dead too. You need to stop killing goddamn allies. I've disarmed the summon. Alright. Anybody else? There's that bunch over there, then this guy over here. Ooh, died mysteriously. This one's a large area.
What's that?
Got it. Alright. So similar to before in that the movable area is about the same size as before, but because there's all these gates, there's actually one giant room. Which may also be low FPS. I don't know, this one's kind of 50-50 if you get fine FPS or low.
Your presence here. Who's there? You pathetic!
Oh. Halfway point. Managed to see that. All right.
I've lost them.
Come on. There's the conjurer. Now you're dead too. Yes, I'm here. Oh, that's right. Charges out. Whatever. Still pretty weak though.
This ends here.
Ooh, okay.
You'll never take me down!
You'll never take me down. Let's get this over with. You're pathetic. This is the
Got him.
bleed to death.
Alright, let's get some better positioning going on.
I've fought mudcrabs more fierce than you.
Ah, there's just so many more. Alright, let's play mobility game then instead of fortressing.
I've fought mudcrabs more fierce than you.
Alright, now we're down to the seal. Alright. That, we pick up the gold. Or not, because we do have over 6 million gold. Yes, I'm here.
Fall before me, Breton!
Oh, I hear a second guy. And you're dead.
You'll never take me down.
Yeah, steel longsword. Okay. I haven't seen vanilla weapons in so long. Alright, that's one conjurer down. It's the other spellcaster down, so now it's just the longsword guy.
I fought mudcrabs.
And he's dead as well. Alright, okay. Yeah, all spawn at once. So the mechanic for this is when you kill this guy, they're supposed to all rush in, and they're all weak. But they all just spawn at once. Because, I don't know. Welcome back, Sobit. All of the enemies that are in my path have fallen. I mean, that's also an answer, technically. Well, this has already been like 2 or 3 level ups for this Faragon. It's a good dungeon for it. Yeah, we are... When was the last level up? So level 38 right now. And that's that, and then we go into the cathedral. And this is the last stretch. Also, look. Oh, enemies nearby, right?
I'm just warning you.
Getting some longer blades now. Alright. Never take you down? I guess never has come. It's the base of what I'm using. I modified it personally. So it's not... Yes, that is the armor. This is the mod you asked about at the very beginning. One I can't post on the Nexus. Hi there. Don't cast your shit at me. Oh, she actually got the knockdown.
That's the best you can do.
And there's Steel Longsword. Oh,
I'm just warming up.
alright, so there's your... I'm walking, aren't I? Yeah, I thought I would walk at some point.
This ends here.
Oh. Okay. Alright.
This is the part.
I'm just warming up. Worm.
Okay, thanks everybody for the lower courtyard. Just how far into Fredhouse are we? Oh, we're past noon. Yeah, this has been more than long enough. I think I'll switch over to a Claymore. And Zweihander. You know, I debated adding a Zweihander subtype because it's so much longer. But there's like only one Zweihander. So not worth it. You and your ally attacking spells. Yeah, this here's more my speed. More damage, more range. Can actually like circle strafe them. Doesn't block as well though. Alright, and that is all of them. I swear there's fewer than there were initially. Oh well, I'm not reinstalling this for the new playthrough though. It's WoW, not Oblivion. I didn't know it was WoW at first. Then I installed it and I played it and then like, wait a minute. Or actually, I think the Scarlet Monster specifically, it was like, it said that it's WoW, but it seems like it's dungeon crawl either way, so I'll take it. Shadowfang Keep did not say it was WoW. Then I went to play it and I'm like, this is fucking WoW. Damn it. Alright, so final boss room. Quick question. Should I weld them all or should I cut them down? Yeah, they have been using their wands. Actually, nah, I won't weld them. Alright, so that's all them. There we go. Dispel effect. Ugh. Ender Mograine. It's no. Not so rough. Wait, did he die or what? I'm here.
Am I supposed to be impressed? Die! Let's get this moving. That's the best you can do. Am I supposed to be impressed?
So I'm not sure if the mechanics working or not.
What's the matter? Getting tired?
Ooh, my speed increased. Alright, so where is our big bad? Who isn't actually larger than us, he's just... and I think, yeah, this is him. This is Commander Mograine. I think he died to reflect damage. Because I don't have it in the spell, but I do have it passively. 25% even. But yeah, mechanically speaking, what's supposed to happen is that if you kill Mograine, then this Inquisitor chick, who's actually standing back there being all idle and broken and stuff, is supposed to then walk in, paralyze everybody with the script, and then revive Mograine, and then you continue the fight. But that's not happening. Mograine's dead.
Jen's here.
Am I supposed to be impressed? Am I supposed to be impressed? Yeah!
That's 2 down. And almost 3 down. There we go. Yeah, that is, and I don't really know. I don't think I found the hidden candle switch for it yet. Book of... Hmm. So that obviously wasn't supposed to be open.
If it's a fight you want.
It's a fight I got. I don't know what loot to take, but that's pretty much it for this place. I'll take it all. Where's Mogreen? Mogreen. You are. Take your enchanted gear. Alright, so how are we now in levels? Oh, we got level 39. Clam chowder? Yes. I think. I've had chowder soups before. And I've had clam before. I don't know if don't remember clam chowder, but I probably would like clam chowder. You should have posted it in Town Square. Now what blade to use? Silver. Oh, Chowder the cartoon's also pretty damn good. At this rate, walking backwards, it might be Lordos. Where's it Lordos? I think Lordos was Sunday. I think Lordos is 2 days from now. I forget. Sunda? No, it's Lordos. It'll be Lordos by the time we get there. Yeah, I've seen it as part of some like background imagery for some songs, and it's great. I should make an anime recommendations sub-channel for my own benefit as well as for y'all's. Mostly for my own benefit. So that way every time you post stuff, I can watch it later. Yeah, I've also heard it being a great story as well. And also hearing that was a Netflix exclusive, which made me go, fuck you. But that's what pirating is for. So then where should I locate this? And what should I even call it? I'll rename it later. Yeah, alright, there we go. Alright, there we go. Text channel is now made. I'll rename that later to something more in theme. But for now, it is what it is. What, did you awaken to something new deep inside you, Sylvit? Up. And there we go. Embrace it while acknowledging how it's perceived in the wider society. Right, which way up to the Nibene? I think it's west. Or is it west? We're obviously on the river, or a river. There's a few rivers in Cyrodiil. Man, did you know that torches stay lit underwater? For me, it was Toonami Saturday nights, or even before then they had an anime block on Cartoon Network. That got me into anime. Oh, there's a pier. Pier reviews. Now, are we still heading towards the Nibene, or are we heading towards somewhere else? Is that like a slaughterfish spot us? Oh, slaughterfish did spot us. Then verify the files. And did you make sure that Oblivion folder was completely empty? Everything uninstalled? Yeah, that is basic anime. I think everybody's watched that. Or everybody who watched Saturday morning cartoons has watched that. I guess there's Saturday cartoons, since there's also Saturday day and Saturday evening and Saturday night cartoons. Anime blocks. Okay, I think we're in the Nibene. Just pop up for a bit. You're in the Nibene. Okay. I don't think we should be heading south. I think we should be heading roughly north. But yeah, duct tape, you'll need to... At this point, I would definitely say verify the files on Steam. We're heading south again. Or I knew it. Yeah, I played the guard game too for a bit. Where am I? Yeah, verifying files can be a bit obtuse. Let's see if I can... Where is my... There's Steam. Anywho, we go into here and properties, local files, verify integrity game files. That's where it is. Okay. If you're absolutely 100% sure, it's completely vanilla setup. No mod files left over. No nothing left over. Clean install. Just start Googling, man. I got nothing. So where in the hell even am I? Oh, we're outside Referral. In which case, I need to go around this way. There it is on the compass. It really doesn't go that far down into the actual water. If you see, it extends barely at all into the water. If you go too deep, you can really just miss it. That couldn't hurt. I saw there's also the construction set in there, but eh. Definitely the Oblivion config file and the Oblivion.ini file. How would we even send those to if we had them? Hi, welcome. I got my sleep under wraps, so we're back to streaming. I'll be doing Half-Life and Oblivion, but I don't know how often I'll switch between the two. Of course, carrier pigeon. I don't even know what a Black Lotus is. Now I feel left out. Hi there, Hunger. Ooh, quest-wise, I am working on the Stranded Light. Right now, I am hopefully have enough time passed to have this one painter's painting done. We can continue with the Artiste guild. Out of game though, I am working on Deus Faragon. This sword here that I have made. Damn, that sounds like a freaking lottery. So, where are you? There you are. Can I hit the shot in third? I can. First try. Yeah, if you play Oblivion, as I brought up, I think almost a week ago now, I released this mod on the Nexus. Gosh, where is it? Here it is. Growth Weapon Induced Faragon. So I've been working on version 1.1 for the past week or so. Yeah, almost a week now. So, if you do play in Mod Oblivion, it's cool to use it. It's a weapon that grows as you use it, so it's also options to it, so yours can be different from mine, and also, yes, one of the main features for this iteration, it changed the form. Now then, where is Yantisam? I think that was her name. Probably indoors. That just sounds like loot boxes. OG loot boxes. There you are.
Blessings of the Mad God.
So, any news about the painting? Wait, is it at the art gallery or is it here? Okay, the art gallery. Yep, at the gallery. Debating whether to go there and see it on stream because she paints a lot of nudes. Oh, you recharge things now. What's your training though? You're a master trainer in restoration. Alright, with that, what was the rope she gave us? Not that one. Rope of Whispers. Huh. Neat. Yep. Okay, now I'm gonna look for Bernard. I think it's outside and to the left. Yep, here you are.
Blessings of the Mad God.
Barnard. Alright.
Take care.
I'll talk to Longius Curio then. Because I don't have the how can I help dialogue for either of them. Maybe I have it for him. Or maybe I can finally go help out the dementia people. Maybe they finally simmered off. Where is Longius Curio? Not in there. Not in there. Not there. What does Black Lotus even do, besides being worth a lot? Interesting. Maybe where is Longius?
Speak, madman. Take care.
There you are.
Your lips to his ears.
How can I help? Ooh. What is this bad news? Do you have debts that I can pay off very easily? Oh, and they don't like me, right? How would the Golden Saint... It is true, the Golden Saints, they don't pay any respect until I became Sheogorath, and now they only pay me. I mean, it's enough respect. So I have to go make an Oriole not be a bitch. You haven't spoken to a Daedroth in captivity. That was a prelude.
See you later.
Alright, so at 3 mana, any single color. I don't know what tapping it play. I mean, I don't know what an interrupt. I don't remember what interrupt is or does in Magic, but 3 mana of any color though sounds pretty good.
Hello.
Speak, madman. Goodbye.
Oh.
Alright, oh. I actually don't. I mean, there's a few people we can talk to, but probably not the Demented Artists. Weren't we just discussing how you don't have a Black Lotus?
Your lips to his ears. Bye.
Alright, where is shit? Not in here. That's for sure. Yeah, little pleasure chamber. Some BDSM just set up. I don't ever actually see it, but it's heavily... Yeah. Stream safe, but your imagination can go wild. Your heart's content. Or your dick's content. Whichever comes first. Oh. The original loot box indeed. There you are, Jasmine. Can't ask you. Alright. What about you? Oh, she's a new face then.
See you.
Alright, so we're gonna go to the gallery for now, instead of speaking straight to the Oriole, because who knows, maybe we find someone we can talk to on the way. Give us an idea. Okay. I don't want to deal with the scalons on the shore, so we're just gonna speed boost. Oh boy. Alright, I'm definitely getting more used to the roads of Mania. Dementia is pretty straightforward, except for like one fork or so. Mania, though, can be a gosh darn nightmare to navigate. And is indeed a fair warning. I hope I made the right turn. Well, actually, I think you could, or used to be able to see space like this. It's just then we have all these light lamps and light pollution going on. That has turned it into a pitch black void because it cancels out the light from the stars. Same wavelength and all that. So I know there was like one place in the world where they set up this one observation place that's as far away from human civilization as possible, and you get an actual sea of stars. I don't think it's as colorful as this, but it is as vibrant and bright. Yeah. So all you have to do is just exterminate all human life, and then you'll be able to see sites like this. Alright, before we go and find it, we need to not scroll up the chat, because this is one of those 32-bit games that does that, and turn off our FOV adjuster. Go. Now then, where could it be? Ah, here we are. Here's the one with the elementals, and here is... Huh. Is that like a vest jacket? I don't know, it's too far to properly see all the details, but... Yeah, looks like somebody drew a Khajiit in a sex dungeon. I need to like drop off loot. Inventory's getting cluttered. Whoops. And that was, I think that was my pouch. That was indeed my pouch. I just put my pouch right back in because I didn't see the highlight for it to be equipped. Rope of Whispers is what we need to keep. So I was from Yon Kisam as a reward for the last bit there. Alright, and then here we go, Rope of Whispers, and all the ingredients. Book of Riddles. And that seems like everything. Oh, it's already fully charged. Cool. Just imagine, it could have been just like this. It could have had magic if not for humans. Yes, I do have words for you. Oh, you don't have the words that I want, though. Fair point.
Bye.
Okay, and with that, we are just going to go right back. Goddamn scaling. Alright, there you are. Alright, this time we're just gonna run back. So we gotta get some XP for our sword. I wonder what level it is. I wonder what script failed, though. Oh, crime handler. Okay. What was the last level? Ah, 39. Okay. So we have like 2 more levels before we get the next enchant option, which I think I'll still choose Weaken. That reminds me, I still haven't watched that space video you linked. Do that at some point. Oh, hi there, Ramite. How potent is the Weaken? Oh. Yeah, we got 2 more levels to go. Then I give it another 5, and then I'll go on back to Volt. So I give 10 levels to Weaken, 10 levels to Mage Slayer, and then everything else to Volt. It's way off the west side of the Isles, so going north isn't really going to help me, but well, yeah, I should stick to the roads. Old habits of just not knowing how to navigate the roads here, just going straight off-road to the shoreline, because I know how to navigate the shoreline. I know how to circumnavigate the Isles.
Oh!
All I can think about is the Space Onion stuff while I was playing Half-Life, and we got Multiverse now. I saw Scalon. Die! Oh, wait. Nope. Oh, crap, there's another archer. Actually, these death dealers have a really high knockdown rate. I kind of want to change the sword model, but I don't know which model to go with right now. No, we haven't used him forever. Ebony. Oh, we also haven't used him forever. Daedric. Oh, we also have more katanas. Where in the hell were they? I need to rename that something shorter though. Single edge curve is like the full file name. Because single edge was probably descriptive enough. But like just calling it curved is, yeah. I got the bone daito, I got the dragonfly. Yeah, like a couple of katanas in there. Was it broken back? That was a saber, if I recall correctly. Yeah, I don't know why it's called Brokeback. The full file name was Brokeback Saber. I just omitted the saber part. And so, but I'll be even more impressed if you can replace the lyrics for the entire song. I guess use the Brokeback then. I'm guessing because of that little bent forward at the top, like its back was broken. Hard to scale on. Oh, there. Freaking leap in power. Alright. Yeah, last I checked, there was a file count of 241 after adding everything. You know what? Let's just go do that check again. When was it? Oh boy. Oh boy. This is... yes. It's here. Wait, I should still have meshes up somewhere, right? That's icons. It's from adnays. That there is for docs. Here's meshes. Yep, 241 meshes inside this folder. There's 241 forms. Unless you... Bastard, you have a mesh for one-handed, mesh for two-handed, so you can discount those if you want, but I'll count them. So 241 options when you give the right click here for version 1.1. Whenever this releases, which will probably be in the next couple of days or something. I always get like turn, because I always think like, oh, we need to head west, so I take this turn. But this is actually the wrong turn, even though it's the westward turn, not the southward turn. if you look at the map, turning west it's off-centered here, but we actually go down to Szilard and Hale if we go west, and we need to go south to head to Passwall. Oh, I think we're passing through Split. We are! Never mind, I may have made the wrong call yet again. Where's the actual fork that I mess up at all the time? Here. I believe this is, yes, Camp Tall Trees. Okay, welcome back. Got it. And oh, I missed it. Oh, that's a gnarl. I heard her. I don't even know what the heck they shoot out, because I was immune to magic by the time I first fought them, so I have no idea what their spell does. I think it's silence. I don't know what it actually does, though. Oh, it was a verdant, so of course it died in 2 swipes. I think I already made a wrong turn here. It's not supposed to be this wide. Whatever. Definitely aren't supposed to go downhill, that's for sure. Oh, I have been down here, because I was a dead hunger. Oh yeah, this is a ruin that I think there's usually 2 Grumites outside of. Yep, we're still dead, thankfully. Now, which way out? And I'll just follow the shoreline back to the boat. And I'll crouch walk, because I don't like scalons. Or crouch walk with the torch, because we will... Oh, there it is. Because I think that's it. Yes, that is indeed it. There we are. It doesn't have a LOD. I found some guides on how to like generate your own LOD files. For Oblivion. I haven't read through them, but I have kept them up. Oh, right, I'm supposed to talk to the Oriole right here. Hello. Are you feeling a little bit more manic? Well, could be your task to be a little nicer, though. Had to leave to rescue? I don't fully understand that. Oh, wish I'd saved. Oh, they give me the opportunity to save. Alright. I don't know if I want to save scum this though, because this mod author actually incorporated fail states into the quests. So you can actually live with failure. Continue forward. So I don't know if I want to like save scum it and do it right, or if this leaves the dementia half, doesn't it, right? Okay. I wonder how many questions she has to ask. I think she said she'd ask me 2, but I wonder how many like large the pool is of those 2. Like if she has 10 questions and picks 2 each time. How long have you been in service of me? Less than a year, technically. how would I know that? But oh, right, when I was talking about, oh, when I asked you about elemental lore, you were in darkness. I don't remember this, but I know you mentioned this, I think, right back when we founded this fort in the first place. I'll say, hey, was I ever in Mundus? No. Must have been Jigalag, but... Okay, this is stuff that I don't think I genuinely know about her. I'll say an ally. Since it was allies, and it's not dark. Could have been a Daedra seducer. Civilized, or if you died to allies, then it'd be Golden Saints, but both seducers. Great. So now you can start, and be sure to follow all the instructions and read all the documentation. Otherwise, we'll have this same problem again. And again. And again. Say Oreo. Oh. Alright, so I could save scum this and go back. We do get extra days, but I don't know who else I can ask about her, too. So we've been at this for 2.5 hours. I guess that's technically an end to the stream. You know what? I think... actually... Now, the early questions were not too many options, but the latter ones were just... Those had a lot of options.
Goodbye.
So I could just go back and try out all the combinations, but when we get to the later questions, that's going to be a lot of retries. Yeah, I can't ask anybody in Zendria, that's for sure. I'll try. No, just start questions. Although I could try repeating these. Very brief. Now, worst case scenario, I can just dig through the construction set with the mod active and find the whole dialogue tree. I haven't done that yet, but I can most certainly know about where to look. But let's try not to break the spirit first. I save stuff like that for the very super goddamn obscure riddles. Like, no, I already put it back in the castle. There was like a riddle that was pointing me to I don't know where, but it actually was supposed to point me to a stump somewhere in the wilderness, somewhere in fuck knows where in Cyrodiil. Had like 3 stanzas to it. It was just... what? Also, Audrey. I don't know what's up with Audrey. Why it's named Audrey. But it's Audrey. Okay, I think this is going to be one of those things that'll be a while for I either save scum it and try it again, or I have to find the right random person to go talk to. So I think for now, close out the stream by just stacking Runner all the way and showing you the edges of Oblivion. This is what lies beyond the realm. If we go far enough, we might hit a block of water. I can tell you, I've been training spells while doing this. In the past, I've run out here for a solid 40 minutes straight for turning back for another 40 minutes. I can do this for a while. Well, we're starting to slow down. There we go. Okay, so we need to head like about straight east to go back. That might have been just 1 minute of running out. Roughly, I don't know how long that'll take to go back. So I'll just turn auto run on, and we'll see how long this takes. If you got anything, I can't really alt tab this because it'll just pause the game. But yeah, I've done this before, except I speed boosted out for 20 minutes and then decided to come back, and that was a bad idea. So it was like an hour before I decided to give up. I'll do 2 stacks. I know at like 3 stacks, it starts to look to me like the terrain's going backwards. Like right now it feels like I'm going forwards across the terrain, but it just... You know that like effect where it... When something, a wheel matches the shutter speed just a little bit off so it looks like it's spinning the opposite direction it should. That's what happens when I 3-stack Runner with this ground texture to me. Alright. And then when you start hearing running on water, that's when we're back. Oh, we can already see the Isles. Starting to pop into existence. It's kind of like speed painting. Oh, speed boost is roaring off. Oh, okay. Alright, how much longer still? Because that was 1 minute. So we had 1 minute of 4-stack. So this is our second minute of 2-stack. Curious to see just how much faster. It should technically be 2 times as fast. Maybe? We're starting to see trees. Oh, there we go. I'm back on water. See, it is twice as fast. Seems to be. Where is Zendria? Oh, we missed Zendria by like a mile. Oh, like half a mile. Alright. So... Man, I really... Wait, don't I have access to the Golden Saint's lair here in the Isles? It got invaded by Jigalag. I know I do not have access to the Mazken's base. What about the Oriels? Where were they again? I think it was it Hale or was Hale a town? It was Brellock. Brellock is way up there. Let's get a 30% boost to Athletics XP by swimming. Alright. Yeah, that's a lot of scalons in the water. Let me back. There we are, back under. I am back up. We're getting kind of rocky shallows. Never just go on land. Right, up that. Ooh, smooth flight up the hill. And Brellock. Alright, now. To expedite this, I will use Detect Life. If they are anywhere, they should be in the main chamber. If the speed boost can wear off, please. So we can move with a bit more... a bit more fine control of the move. Yep, and I don't bounce off of things. I think I'm about where am I? Am I where I should be? Hollow Devotion. I want to get to the Hollow Devotion. Speed boost is off, so I'll go back. I didn't see. Both gated. So, Font of Rebirth and Realm of Shaded Growth. So, let's see if we can get back to the Font of Rebirth. So the deepest part is where they may still be. Ah, here we go. Font of, and there's all the life signatures.
Speak, sister.
Alright.
I stand ready, Lord.
There's
Lord
Ismi.
Sheogorath, your Oriole stand true.
Cannot ask you about her.
The Oriole... Lord Sheogorath, your Oriole stand true. The Oriole are yours to command.
Alright. Well, this trip yielded nothing. I hope I'm going the right direction. I did not check the map. I'm just going. Yes! We are out inside to my realm. I forgot you were doing that. Do you want your Space Onion roll prematurely as a reward? And the shot. I did land that shot. Nice. just got dunked with a lightning bolt. A song that's definitely still copyrighted. But we're just bouncing back by the freaking walk on water. Okay. So maybe, just maybe, it will coincide with the release of Deuce version 1.1. Release it as a remix. Go all the way. Peer pressure. You must be pressured by this peer. I'm sure he'll post it in Discord. Hello there, residents of this camp. Care to offer your lives to my sword? I know exactly the line to say here. Jump on my sword while you can! He was about to say the line. No. I'm really tempted to make an enchant option that's actually called Fall Down and Bleed to Death. Yes. Full effort memes are just the best because you can enjoy them as a meme, but you can also enjoy them as art. Hi there. Oh, you survived the blow. That missed. There we go. I can... If I want to actually, like, deliver... Like, literally throw space onions, I need to learn how to animate or find a throwing animation, then make an onion object and, like, model that and texture it. Although I think there may be onions already in the game, though. But the other, simpler way would be to just, like, replace lightning effect with an onions that have just shot out. An onion particle effect. An onion shader. It would also require some work, honestly. I don't know how just dropping an onion mesh into the correct spot would do, but whatever. Rather, I really want to focus work-wise on completely Desperagon's next update, because it is a lot of work to repackage and remap textures. Like, the texture for this, like, the NIF file for this model is still pointing back to the texture location of the original mod it comes from. I'm gonna have to change these one by one for every model. Oh, that's part of the mod done. Ooh, 178 in blade. I'm gonna save right there. Now, what to change to? I think we'll go with Ambassador Sword or Claymore. What? Let's use Sapphics. Sapphics Crimson. Less annoying magic experience, dynamic oblivion combat, realistic leveling. Hi, Eldonaro. Oh, I look forward to the... yes, do be sure to sleep on it. Give it a night's rest and go over your work again. So if you can bring all your lines to that quality, it will be a glorious, glorious song. Better than the original. Oh hey, 2 graders doesn't fully refill it now. It's great. Oh, the burden kicked in. Oh, that's great. Did it level up recently? Did it hit 40? Oh, I'm not going to tap back up there. I'm just going to do show. 39. Still 39. But, yes. We're starting to hit the point where we're over-encumbering our targets. That's great. Oh, that's a lot of loot. But I do have a question balance-wise. Right now I have the weaken effect last for 4 seconds. Do you think it should last like 2 seconds instead? Because it drains their strength, which reduces their melee damage and their encumbrance limit. And then it also applies burden, and the two combined should, at higher levels, make them rooted. And I don't know if a 4-second root is balanced. Maybe it should be 2 seconds or 3 seconds. How many levels are there? 200, potentially. I mean, you're going to get at least 5 levels in it once you choose to enchant. Enchant can have up to 190 levels. At that point, I don't really try to balance it for 190. It's supposed to be overpowered by that point. Like, starting out, so like 20 or 30 levels in. So, if we have like Drain Strength 20 and Burden 200 points, how long should that last? Because right now, where is it? Show... I think it was it 6? I think it was 6. I think we're on 6. Yes, so right now we're at level 3 for the enchantment. Oh, we're back at split again. Hardcoring above split. Oh, I almost got on top of it. Not quite enough leverage. I know it can give me enough height. There we are. Can I make it? I can make it enough to not slide, but I don't think I can make it enough. Camera inside. Not enough to... and there goes that. Alright. Hit. Not quite. And... oh. There. Almost. Oh, almost up top. There we are. Back up top again. Now the root works. And nice. I'll switch to a bastard sword. Two-handed. Which one? Not AV on. I do use an uncapper, although not AV uncapper. It was Ellie's one. What was it called? And if I look for Ellie's, it should turn up. Yeah, OBSC Ellie's uncapper. That's what I use. Alright, so then... Bastardo. Type D, actually. Because while going through these models and while using it myself, I kind of realized I actually fucked up on the texture path for the sheath. It's like the metal parts on the sheath of Type D have the wrong texture path, so they're missing in version 1.0. So yeah, and there's out of difference of that, we're going to use Type D. So parkour from rooftop to rooftop. With my 100-something acrobatics. It's like 116 or something. And we're grounded. I think it was... You come from over here? Yes. So I made some further tweaks to the Bastard Sword subtype. I decreased the speed gain per level by 40%. I mean, you can change this stuff back in your inning file if you don't like it, but I'm just saying the defaults I've changed. Stuff I find more appropriate, so speed gain is less per level. And I've also tweaked Bastard Sword length down by 0.05. So it was 1.15 before, now it's just 1.1. That's because it feels pretty fast for a two-hander. Did I actually say that? It wouldn't have been a root toff. You can land the shot. Yes. Good snipe. Yeah, my AoE spells are just too large now, so gone back to single target. It's underwater. There we go. Got the pixel. Got his hand. Not have to reach. this have collision? Does this have collision, or am I just clipping into the... A little bit clipping into it. Hopefully it has collision from above. Yeah, it has collision from above. Alright, now, who else? Ah, you... Any more dastardly scalons on the way? There's one. That seems to be... Well, there is, I think, one major quest we can do. It's It's not logged in the journal. It's one of those unkept quests, unmarked. The Halo of Suicides. So if you find some... You can actually find some skulls around the Isles. I read this on UESP, by the way, when I was looking into that one named skull I have. And apparently there's more named skulls, and if you bring them back to the appropriate ghost on the Hill of Suicides, you'll release them from their torture. That's entirely unmarked, and at this point, I'd probably have to use a guide to get them all, so I don't think it would take that long to do. But it would take more than 2 minutes. Oh, and this is where I slapped Jigalag on the right thigh. That's all it took to kill him. Even show you the spell. Mortal slap. Just had me do an interrupt and a slap. And he died. 800 damage per second. And in honor of that, I made a stronger one. The Slap. Even has Paralyze and knocks you out, too. I mean, you're gonna die anyways. You're taking like 1200 damage per second for 2 seconds. So rip you, but if you survive, you're also likely to be knocked out.
I stand ready, Lord.
Oh. Atop my throne I perch. Atop my throne I shall slip. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see y'all tomorrow night as I continue to work on Deucefaron's next update, and Sobit continues to work on that song. That platinum hit.